Don't bother looking for your lover. They abandoned you, just like all the rest of them. What fools to leave a darling thing like you on an abandoned narrow path like this, in the field of roses? Ah, how tragically romantic. Roses will have that kind of effect on a person. But I didn't just appear here. I heard your beautiful cries for help, and I came as soon as I could. Saw that scoundrel with a glowing blue sword trying to attack you. I startled them and they ran away. You don't remember? Trauma's a way of doing that, friend. This night has been harrowing for you, and I know how hard it's been. I've been there all along, watching that fool run ahead of you. This place is in the middle of nowhere. You are headed in the dead of night to Beelzebub knows where. Please, lay down with me in this field of poppies. Poppies? Did I say poppies? I meant roses. Now, didn't that feel nice? To be kissed in a field of roses? Come on, lay down here with me and rest. Let me convince you. First, let me remind you of what I did for you. When I rescued you, you had that look in your eyes for me, like two asteroids heading straight for the core of my heart. I'll explain something to you, darling. Just as you've been assigned a guardian angel who, for some reason I don't see at this moment, you have also been assigned a demon. Your demon is tied up right now and sent me in his stead to come and help you. Which I'm so glad he did, because then I would have never been able to lure such a lovely thing as yourself into this field of roses with me. To kiss, and maybe a little more. I can see a hint of that look in your eyes right now. If I told you I was Yandere, would you know what that means? Ah, wouldn't I love kidnapping you? Why your assigned demon hasn't taken advantage, I don't know. Red flags? Whatever do you mean? A basement is not my personal touch. Don't you hear me asking you to lay in a field of roses? Doesn't that show you how enamored I am? But restraints would look fabulous on you too, if I have your permission.
Stop there, Bunny. Do not give her permission. I know what it's like to be at the mercy of a demon, and so do you. Have you forgotten so easily? Why aren't you running away from evil like I told you?
Ah, there they are, your guardian. So we meet again, my pretentious, stuffy, God-fearing blonde pain in the ass.
Back away. They are no longer in bondage to the way of Yandere. They have been set free by Dere Dere. They have been exposed to the source.
This is my problem with angels. You're so bossy. It's always, see here, now human, and don't you dare do this wicked thing. Don't you agree, precious human? And suddenly, an avalanche of guilt hits you. When you know you just wanted to have a little fun in the arms of your savior. Guardian, Isn't it written in the story by Kohala himself that mirth is to be commended? Because humans have no better thing under the sun than to eat, drink, and be merry. Do your own prophets not say the same? Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die. This is a mortal we're talking about. They only have one life to live, and they ought to live it to the fullest. You have no understandings of these things, you urethral wench. Because you're immortal, show a little empathy.
Listen not to her voice. You are enchanted. And yet you have no excuse when you know the truth and a way out is being provided for you in this very moment.
See, bossy, bossy, bossy. Why don't you celestials let the humans choose every now and then what they perceive as right?
They don't know what's right yet. They forgot what my sword Veritas taught them. They need the assistance of...
Ouch! Do you hear how they are talking to you, darling? Are they calling you too stupid to live your own life? Your life is yours and nobody else's. And what a wonderful life it could be! How could it not be so obvious to everybody how amazing you are? How can she blame me for my obsession? My life before you was like living in the Badlands. There was nobody for me to care for, and no one to care for me, until I found this wild horse I wanted to break. I'm looking into your eyes, love. You're foaming at the bit. And this field of roses is not half as beautiful without you laying down in it with me.
I came not to force you to make the right choice, only to remind you of how far you've come. This succubus offers nothing but deception.
I offer vulnerability, but also boldness. I know what I want, and I'm going to get it.
This is a Yandere demon. It smells Yandere in your blood like a shark and follows you. Resist it, though, and it will flee. Throw the truth about love in its face. Remember, love is patient. It does not seek the first opportunity to grab what its eyes desire. Love is kind and generous. It does not seek to lure you for its own benefit. My words are not to constrain you, but to open your eyes, O human sleeper.
Like I said, let the real angel here decide. What do you say, sweet little Yandere angel? Your lover deserted you,
This is a fabrication.
and so did your demon master. Your guardian angel showed up late to the show, too. Why would you trust them when I've done nothing to harm you? It's their choice, isn't it?
Yes, the human always has a choice. So with your permission, I will save you.
Or, with your permission, I'll go get those chains.